Hello, and welcome to the Sideshow. Thanks for joining us.
Hey everyone, I'm Rufus. Oh, excuse me for a second. I'm getting a FaceTime call from my good friend Louie.
Rufus!
Hey Louie, how you doing, old friend? Where are you?
I'm not doing well at all, I'm afraid. I'm in Folsom Puppet Prison.
What? What are you doing in there?
I'm innocent, I tell you. They've got the wrong puppet.
What happened?
Well, I was in Walmart doing my weekly shop. I had all my favorite food. Twinkies, marshmallows, Cadbury's chocolate, corn dogs, pizza, and my favorite, Brussels sprouts. Oh, they're so delicious.
Yes, get to the point.
Well, I went through the self-checkout and left the store. The next thing I knew, I had security pinning me on the floor saying I was a thief. I guess my fingers were too fat to type the PIN number, so I hadn't paid properly. And now I'm in jail and they're going to lock me up and throw away the key.
Oh, Louie, I'm so sorry.
You were my one phone call, Rufus. I know you're a loyal friend. Can you help me?
Of course. I will head over there straight away. Eunice, can you give me a ride? I've got to save my best friend.
Of course, let's go.
Do you have sirens on your car? I'd like to run a few red lights.
No.
It seemed the natural thing to go back to for Peter and Andrew. Fishing. After everything that had happened, Jesus had died, and now they were back to what they knew best. Fishing. They'd been out on the Sea of Galilee. A little bit like this. They'd been out there all night and had not caught a single fish. They were tired, sad, and grumpy. So they said, let's head back home. As they were getting towards the shore, suddenly they saw a figure standing on the shore watching them. This person called out to them, "Have you caught anything, my friends?" "No," they shouted back. "Try putting your nets on the other side of the boat," this person called out. Peter and Andrew looked at each other. Who does he think he is telling us how to fish? But nothing had worked so far, so they had nothing to lose. So they threw their nets on the other side of the boat and waited. Well, you know what happens next. Bam! The nets are full of fish. They can hardly pull the fish in. And suddenly Peter remembered when he first met Jesus, the same thing happened. He looked at this person on the shore once more. It was Jesus. Fully clothed, Peter leapt out of the boat. Peter came splashing to the shore. He couldn't get there quick enough. And when he got there, Jesus was at the shore cooking breakfast. Probably fish. Peter and Andrew brought him plenty more. And they just sat and looked at him. It was Jesus. He was alive, he was dead, but now he was there cooking breakfast. They didn't know how long he would be back, but it didn't matter because their friend and Savior was back. And Jesus was ready to forgive Peter for denying him 3 times. 3 times Jesus said, "Do you love me?" Peter 3 times said, "Yes, Lord." It was then that Peter realized that not only was Jesus alive, but he was ready to forgive him and give him a brand new start. Jesus does the same for us. He always forgives us when we let him down, and he always wants us to have a brand new start with him.
That was an awesome story of how Jesus showed that he is a loyal friend, even when your friends let you down. Peter denied Jesus 3 times, but later, Jesus got Peter to say that he loved him 3 times.
Remember before our story, me and Eunice had to go to Folsom Puppet Prison to visit my friend Louie? Well, look who is here.
Hello, everybody! I'm free! They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
All right, calm down, Louis.
I'm sorry, I'm just so happy to be out of that jail.
We are too. Tell our viewers what happened, Rufus.
Well, when we got to the jail, I was able to explain that puppets often have finger dexterity issues, especially with chip and pin machines, and this whole thing was a big misunderstanding. Also, the prison warden goes to Bayside and he instantly recognized me. I guess it helps to be famous.
Well, I'm just so glad to have a loyal friend like you, Rufus. Thank you for coming to my rescue.
You're welcome. Just make sure you pay by cash next time.
Well, all's well that ends well. Today we learned that Jesus is the most loyal friend we could ever have.
And he always gives us a second chance.
That's right. Bye.
You know, Rufus, if you hadn't come to get me out of jail, I would have escaped anyway. I'd already dug a tunnel from my cell with a teaspoon.
Really?